Alright, this is going to be a video of this 42-inch Kendal brand ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I volunteer there, and what to do for them is refurbish ceiling fans that you receive by donation and make them more sellable than how they originally came in. Anyways, I'm not 100% sure that this is actually a Kendal fan. That is my best guess, however, as it's just looking at it, that's really what comes to mind. Anyways, this fan has a rather interesting style to it. It almost has kind of like a 90s contemporary theme, but also a bit of traditional accents with these globes. So yeah, kind of interesting. I just noticed that. But anyway, I'll demonstrate it for you guys here. Start with the light kit. This does work, and I'm using 3 6-watt equivalent anti-stain fluorescents in there. And I'll turn that off. Turn the fan on now, and start with high speed. I did put a white piece of tape on one of the blade brackets to indicate RPM. And this is actually a very powerful fan. It probably goes somewhere around maybe 230, maybe 245. It also blows a ton of air, mainly due to the large motor it has. This could probably actually cool a large room, even though it's a little bit unassuming in size. Alright, I'm going to go to medium now. This probably goes somewhere around just under 200 RPM, so around 195. And finally, for low, which I'll show with light kit and fan at the same time. This goes around maybe 85 to 90 RPM. I'll turn everything off. Stop the blades here. And I'm going to talk about some general information on it. The fan is definitely air-cool made, just judging by the hardware and wiring. So it's pretty solid, as a lot of air-cool fans are. Now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons. I like the fact that this fan does have, like I said, a very interesting blend of themes, the 90s contemporary and also the traditional going on there. I much like it actually. It's not commonly found on ceiling fans in particular. Another thing I like is the features that it has. The blades are reversible. One side is oak, the other side is rosewood. I have the rosewood side facing down, and actually the oak was originally the side that you'd see, but I did flip them over because I like rosewood better. It's in polished brass finish, which is actually in really good shape. Other than being slightly smudged, there's really no scratches anywhere on the brass itself, which is quite nice. And the fan can be downrod or flush mounted. It is flush mounted, as you can see. It did come that way, and I didn't really decide to change it or anything because I like it flush mounted. Now I'm going to talk about the cons. The fan does have a slight wobble to it because one of the blades is a bit bent, but that's okay, being flush mounted on a permanent installation. It probably shouldn't wobble too much, as this is just temporary for testing. And another thing I don't really like is the light kit is not removable. I don't really mind on this fan. In fact, I much like it, but if you want to install it without, you probably have to get a whole new switch housing because it's just all detachable. And also it has a slight humming to it. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape, runs pretty well. It's actually a decent quality fan. Overall, probably have to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you could please tell me what exact model of Kendal fan this is, whether it's even a Kendal at all, that would be much appreciated.